Hi, my name is Joanne Forbes. I'm a registered social worker in the province of Ontario, Canada, and I have many years of experiences working in community and primary care settings. And currently, I'm working in a private practice that I co-founded called Hope Leads Mental Health Care. Some of the key lessons learned I've gained when working as a social worker in primary care is that anti-oppressive practice, anti-racism, and cultural humility are foundational for social work practice in primary care. Now, we often have learned that cultural competence is the key standard of practice. And we've learned that in schools, we've learned that through textbooks, literature, but there's more literature coming out in the community talking about the value of cultural humility. Cultural humility, unlike cultural competence, allows us to embrace that the learning of self and when working with clients is ongoing. It doesn't stop. It's okay to say that I don't knows. And it's important that we take accountability when we make a mistake as social workers. And cultural humility allows us to see the client as a whole and as continuously evolving. Now let's take the biopsychosocial assessment as an example. We have learned to talk about background history, childhood history, but you know what's also essential is talking about someone's culture and their migration story, their ethnicity, their spirituality and faith, and seeing these as key components of the assessment. An example of a question can be, how does one see their culture influencing how they see their illness, their mental health concerns, or even how they access services? In the context of groups, in my experience, I had such a great experience working with a nurse practitioner facilitating a group on pregnancy loss. But we didn't just come up with this overnight. We engaged with community. We asked questions of what worked super well, what didn't work well, lessons learned, and we incorporated this in our program design. In addition, when it came to the screening call, when we talked to participants or people who were interested, we really found it was important to give them time to talk about their story because at the end of the day, this might be their first time talking about their experiences in such a deep and meaningful way. So one of the key takeaways here is in primary care as social workers, remember, culture humility means that the learning is ongoing.